Hey guys, what's going on? I hope you're all having a great day and welcome back to the channel. Today's video is going to be the start of what I hope to turn into just a little mini-series in which I'll be talking about the different item sets implemented by Valve, which back in the early days of TF2 used to be able to, in combination with certain cosmetics, provide the user with small boosts. Now whilst these boosts have been removed, the sets remained, and with them the nature of a loadout of weapons specifically made to go together. With this in mind, this mini-series will be comprised of me trying out these loadouts in-game for a week or two, and then giving my thoughts on how they work, strategies, and potential changes to the set at the end. For those of you that didn't figure out already, this series will be debuted with a set belonging to my personal favourite class in TF2, the Soldier. The Airborne Armaments, to be more specific, consisting of the Liberty Launcher, Reserve Shooter, and the Market Gardener, with the complementary cosmetic of the Jumper's Jeep Cap, which I shan't be using in this video. Just before we do start though, I would like to say something that you're all probably fed up with hearing on this side, but to the 80% of you that aren't subscribed, it really does help out if you enjoy the video that you hit that subscribe button. But now, without further ado, let's just get straight into the video.
Now that's what I want to see!
The first major change to the normal soldier loadout that hits you with this set is the concept of not having those beloved gunbows. Decreasing your self-damage taken in action, such as rocket jumping, means that they have become such a crucial crutch in the mobility of the class. Naturally, with these gone, I thought I'd be walking everywhere or jumping around on low health, due to the increase in self-damage. But luckily the Liberty Launcher counteracts this to a certain degree, providing a decrease in self-damage but not quite to the same level. This meant that at least I could still employ my limited rocket jumping ability to maneuver around in fights. The Liberty Launcher itself as a weapon, however, also is a significant change from the stock. With an extra rocket in the clips, it allows for more synced rocket jumps, but let's be real, I can't make use of that, and an increased spam ability. A major drawback, and something that is really noticeable when using this weapon however, is that horrifically large 25% damage penalty, which really hits hard as the maximum damage per shot is 84, meaning 3 max damage shots to kill another soldier. And you can forget about killing heavies efficiently. On the plus side however, there is a projectile speed boost of 40%, which in theory should make it easier to hit targets, but for someone who is so used to the stock speed, it actually kind of made it harder. It is these alterations that the Liberty Launcher possesses that meant with my rocket launcher dependent playstyles, it was simply not viable. This resulted in me taking, well, a bit of a step back and rethinking my approach to the use of this item set. The key word is set. These items are designed to go together, and utilizing the quick switch mechanic and mini crits on airborne players of the Reserve Shooter, I tried a new strategy. Utilize the decrease in self-damage of the Liberty Launcher to jump into select fights, then shoot 2 or so rockets bouncing your opponent up into the air for an easy shotgun finish. This put out enough damage to kill most classes. Whilst on paper this strategy seemed really good, in practice with the hectic nature of TF2 this is less applicable. The principles however still remain. Use the retained mobility with the Liberty Launcher to choose your fights, and use the weapons in conjunction with one another. Once I started using this approach, I began to play better with the loadout, and its true power had largely been unveiled. Naturally, we're still hindered by my terrible shotgun aim and general lack of ability to play TF2 to a high standard. I also found, while recording all the footage, that this set works far better on Koth maps, hence the abundance of good Koth footage. Okay, comparatively good. We've established that I'm bad at the game. Now, the melee weapon comes in as more of a side note, despite it being the fabled Market Gardener, which, although in the right hands is a very lethal weapon, my hands really aren't those. I'm quite incapable at market gardening in normal games, save for High Tower with the Rocket Jumper and Base Jumper, so essentially this was a useless tool. But in the right hands, it could be good. Finally, just some additional thoughts on how Valve could alter this set to improve the weapon's ability to work together, and the main one is to maybe remove the extra clip from the Liberty Launcher in favor of more knockback so you can combo it more easily with the Reserve Shooter. The Reserve Shooter itself is quite balanced in its current state. I think that mini crits on an airborne player is a nice feature, and definitely not one the Pyro needed, so it's good they got rid of that. On the whole, extra knockback would be my main point, but overall the weapons work quite nicely together as it is, and it was good fun to test it out in game for an extended period of time. It really did mix it up a bit. Now as we approach the end of the video, I'd like to thank you all for watching this video up until this point, and I would like to just also take a moment to ask that if you haven't already, then please hit that like button or subscribe, because we're getting really close to 2,500 subscribers, which is really cool. Let me know what you think about this set or this video, or hell, even this potential mini-series in the comment section below. And as always guys, I hope you all have a great day, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye bye.